please join. Come back. Respond once you are here. Please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, we'll go to the synthesis repertory. Write down, then we can discuss. First, you write it. And tell me after you have written this down. Here, Frederick Sorens, he is the editor. He is the editor. Acha, radar full form. It is asked very frequently. Rapid Aid to Drug and Research. It is based on 6th American edition of Kent's Repertory, very important, along with the year. In 1993, it was first published as book form, the 5th version, and there are 4 gradations. Okay. This radar, this has been developed from Belgium.
मैम आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
आवाज नहीं आ रही है. Okay. Belgium University of Namur. Is the voice clear now? Anyone else, please tell me.
मैम दूर से आ रहा है जैसा लग रहा है थोड़ा सा.
The Belgium University of Namur. And developed by Jean Fichefet. Jean Fichefet. Here in this book, the clinical rubrics, they are renamed according to modern nomenclature. Clinical rubrics are renamed according to modern nomenclature. Renamed according to modern nomenclature. Okay. Achha. Desire and aversion. Where is it placed in this book, in synthesis repertory? Desire and aversions?
Generalities.
Nah, generals, not generalities.
General.
Generals. Do not get confused. Okay. Here, eye and vision. These chapters were prepared by Edward Conrad, who was a homeopathic ophthalmologist. Chapters Eye and Vision by Edward Conrad. Who was a homeopathic ophthalmologist. Okay.
मैम एडवर्ड के बाद क्या लिखे?
Conrad, Kondrot, Conrad, Kondrot. 。 . 。 . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . . 。 。 . 。 . Okay, tell me after you are done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. The different signs used, these are asked. Extension, the inverted pyramid sign, this one. This is used to denote extension. Okay. Acha, Kunjli's dot, it is just a dot. Remedy copied from similar subrubric. A downward arrow. It may be, the sign may be given directly in your paper, in your computer, or they may ask that inverted arrow, inverted pyramid, downward arrow, what does this signify? Okay. Acha. More recent or lesser known writer, it is just a full stop, this one. Awaits confirmation and not given in alphabetical order, this third bracket, and additional authors confirm this one. Generalities chapter is named as general, so never tell generalities, and desire and aversion have been placed in generals chapter. Let's write this.
Okay, ma'am.
Achha, very important. I think this year or the previous year questions came from Murphy's Repertory. Here, 3 new chapters are included in the second edition: Constitution, Disease and Headache. Indian edition and the first edition, both are different, like the Kent's 6th edition. Please note and study accordingly. First edition in 1993, but when you see first Indian edition, it is in 1994. Book has been compiled from 55 sources, 67 chapters. Here, the first chapter is abdomen, since it is an alphabetical repertory. Acha, we will discuss it. First, you write this, then we will discuss. Write it. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Gradations are 3. Number of drugs, 1602. Missing chapters compared to Kent: expectoration, prostate gland, and urethra. New chapters like children, toxicity, and emergency are helpful. Vaccination is a separate chapter. Note that. Vaccination is a separate chapter. Does not follow Kane's arrangement of rubrics because it is an alphabetical repertory. Here, the first chapter is abdomen and last chapter is wrist. Suppose you do not know the first chapter, if you see the options, if you know that this is an alphabetical repertory, you will be able to identify. Last chapter is wrist. Okay. Ken's extremities chapter, it has been divided into 12 chapters in Murphy's Repertory. Extremities chapter of Kent equals to 12 chapters in Murphy's Repertory. Okay. It is based on two books. One is Kent's Repertory and Nurse Repertory. Kent's Repertory and Nurse Repertory. Repertory of Hearing Guiding Symptom by C.B. Nerd. It is based on these two books. Okay. So done.
मैम केन ये एक्सट्रीमिटी वाला फिर से एक बार बताइए, मतलब एक्सट्रीमिटी केन में जो एक है, ये इधर 12 चैप्टर है।
Kent में जो extremities है, that is broken down into 12 chapters. So in Murphy's Repertory, that Kent's extremities part, it is divided in 12 chapters. Kent is having one single chapter. The whole single chapter, it has been broken down into 12 parts, and that is how it is given in Murphy's Repertory. Okay. Yes or no? Got it?
यस मैम।
Okay. अच्छा, written?
Yes.
Okay. Kent's Repertorium Generale, by the name only you can understand that this is also a repertory which was based on Kent's repertory. This point is important. It is based on which repertory, it is important. Based on Kent's. Jost Kunjli, he was a student of Pierce Mead. Okay. Whenever you are studying these things, these short repertories, just note the points that I have given you, years, authors, all these points. Focus on those points. Try to cover like that. 689 medicines are there. Original repertory contains red dots called red points of Kunjli, which represent his own therapeutic experience. And black points means therapeutic efficacy has been frequently verified. Achha, these points, what does Kunjli's red dot signify? What does Kunjli's black dots signify? Both are important and they count.
मैम एक बार प्रीवियस स्लाइड एक बार दिखाएगा। हो गया।
Done.
यस मैम।
Okay. Complete repertory. Do you remember that just a few minutes back we were discussing BBCR? Then I told that Dario Spinardi had referred to BBCR as gold mine. Where had he given that? In his foreword to Complete Repertory. And this Complete Repertory is the one which was authored by Roger van Zandvoort. Complete Repertory, author name you will get as question. He has also authored another book which is known as the Repertorium Universale. Repertorium Universale in the year 2003. Okay, first edition 1996. Initial version came out as a database file for use with Kent Homeopathic Associates MAC Repertory. This is important. The name of MAC Repertory is very important. Number of medicines 2171, 41 chapters based on Kent's repertory. Maximum these repertories are based on Kent's repertory. Few are exception. Here, dreams are included in mind. Dreams are included in mind chapter. And desire and aversion, it has been put in generalities chapter. Desire and aversion, generalities. Okay. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Why aren't you telling? Here, 2 points extra there. Here, this one is having 4 gradations. Fine. It has few new chapters like head pain, smell, taste, speech and voice, extremity pain. Tell me after you are done writing, please tell me.
मैम होम्योपैथिक मेडिकल रेपर्टरी में 3 ग्रेडेशन था, उसका
हाँ,
क्या क्या था, थोड़ा मैम बता सकते हैं मैम?
क्या क्या था मैंने?
मतलब ग्रेडेशन में जैसे कैपिटल, बोल्ड, बोल्ड, इटैलिक, इटैलिक के जो मतलब वो।
That I will see. I don't remember it right now. I'll see and tell.
ओके
But it is not important, you know. It is
ओके मैम,
irrelevant.
ओके मैम,
MCQ, if you focus on MCQ, just read those things which are important. When I was teaching BBC or BTPP also, I told you that only for information is given, but short repertory hai. They won't be asking maximum, they can ask how many grades are there, which is italic, which is capital, which is bold. You do not need that actually.
ओके मैम,
ठीक है. अच्छा, done this one.
यस मैम।
Okay, Gentry's concordance repertory. Can you tell me, had I discussed the symptom which had led to this which had led to this compilation? I
नो
think
मैम।
I
No,
had told you. No, when I was teaching evolution, एकदम beginning में, but because I remembered I had told you people. See the notes once. एकदम beginning में. Initial, the first or the second class maybe. When we were studying this Puritan repertories, look over there. Puritan repertories में. Because I think I had taught this gentry thing.
नो
नहीं तो
मैम,
we'll.
मेरे पास कुछ नहीं लिखा जी।
Okay. ठीक है. Anyone else? First you write this. अगर कुछ नहीं लिखा है then you write this. Actually, there was a symptom which he was looking for, but he did not get it. The medicine for that symptom, he did not get it. The symptom was constant dull headache. Constant dull headache. Dull frontal headache. Constant dull frontal headache. Worse in the temples. Do you have Metro Medical Light, all of you, in your phone?
यस
Open left
यस
hand
मैम।
drawer, Clark Materia Medica. Open Clark Materia Medica, under that see left hand drawer. With aching in umbilicus. Got it? Clark's Metro Medica, not Bodic, not anything else, not Allen. What happened? Got it?
यस मैम।
Okay. Is it written? This symptom, is it over there?
कांस्टेंट।
मैम सिम्टम एक बार फिर से रिपीट।
ये लिखा है तो देखो. Constant dull frontal headache, warts in the temples with aching in umbilicus.
Yes,
नहीं मिला?
ma'am.
मिला. Okay. So this was the symptom which Gentry was looking for, but he could not get it. So he thought that if I would have a Metria Medica with where I would just look under the title U, umbilicus U, I would have so easily got it. So that led to this compilation of this Gentry's Concordance Repertory in the year 1890. This was compiled or written on the based on the Cruden's Concordance Bible. 6 volumes are there, 30 chapters and 420 medicines. Only one grade, and he planned the repertory on the plan of pattern of Prudence Concordance Bible. It is the symptoms are arranged in alphabetical order under each chapter. Deva Prasad, have you got it?
नहीं मैम, मुझको नहीं मिला।
Symptom नहीं मिला?
हेडेक में चेक लास्ट लाइन।
फीवर, स्किन, अपर लिम, नेक।
Head, see head.
हेड
हाँ, मिला 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 मिला।
मिला?
हाँ मिला।
So this is the Leptandra is a very good medicine for black tarry stools where jaundice is present. Okay, that is a clinical use. This is the medicine Leptandra which has this particular symptom, and this particular symptom led to the writing of this Gentry's Concordance Repertory. Fine. Acha. If you have written, tell me. We'll go to the next one. डन।
एक सेकंड मैम। हो
जल्दी
गया।
जल्दी करो। अच्छा, हेरिंग गाइडिंग सिम्टम्स, authored by C.B. Nerd, who was the son-in-law of Herring. Okay, Calvin B. Nerd. 6 years after Gentry's, this is also a Puritan this thing, Puritan Repertory. 408 medicine and 48 chapters. 47th chapter is based on Herring's stages of life and constitution. This is asked. First chapter, mind and disposition. Last chapter, relationships. All the points, whatever you have seen, everything is important. It was based on Herring's guiding symptoms of Metroamerica. Arrangement is anatomical or regional.
मैम वॉइस नहीं आ रही।
Arrangement is anatomical or regional based on Herring's guiding symptoms.
मैम आवाज नहीं आ रही।
लिख लो।
हो गया मैम।
Okay. Gradation, there are 4 grades. Okay. And under drug relationship, you will get a thing that is collateral. Drug relationship, you will get collateral. Okay. Side relation, which is belonging to same or allied botanical family or chemical group. Collateral means this. Belonging to same or allied botanical family or chemical group. Chemical. Okay.
हो गया मैम।
Important signs, all of these are important. You can be given a random sign and what does it indicate? Okay. What does pi sign indicate? You may or may not be given the image. You can directly be asked, what does pi sign indicate? What does theta sign indicate? Perpendicular dotted lines. Then hand sign. I could not insert that particular sign. T means toxicological extract. Hand sign means cross references. Pi sign means the symptoms which is observed on sick only. And theta means it is standing between cured symptoms and pathological condition. And perpendicular dotted line marks observations taken from old school. So write it, then we'll go to the next one. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Phatak's Mathematica, very, very important. Phatak's repertory. It is an alphabetically arranged clinical repertory. Alphabetically arranged clinical repertory. Fine. Here the sources, whatever it has been written over here, or everything is taken from authentic sources. The sources are authentic. It is mainly based on Boger's synoptic. As I told you that maximum are based on Kent, fewer exceptions. This is one of the exceptions. Publication year 1963. Number of rubrics 1971 and number of medicines is 393. Gradations are 3. Gradations, number of medicines, year of publication, author, based on which book, each and every point is important. Okay. First point is that it has been taken from authentic sources, and the second point, most important, is author's own experiences are also included. I cured a case of ringworm with sulfur, so I will include it. So it is that much authentic. Author's own experiences are there. Okay. Plus sign. Plus sign indicates new editions of rubrics in third edition. New edition of rubrics in third edition. Okay.
हो गया मैम.
रुको रुको, मेरा अभी हुआ नहीं.
Sorry.
अच्छा, rubrics. A number of clinical rubrics are given in this repertory, like blood pressure. As I told, it is an alphabetically arranged clinical repertory. Blood pressure, then bronchitis, bronchiectasis, colitis, mucus. All these things are you will find in this repertory. Bronchitis, bronchiectasis, colitis, mucus. Okay. Achha. Then you will find that here desire and cravings, both are different things. Which is related to food, desire or craving? I want ice cream right
Desire.
now. What will I tell it? Craving or desire?
Desire.
No,
Craving.
Craving.
craving. Craving. Related to food and drink, it is craving. Okay. Here under the food, you will find a number of Indian food articles are mentioned, which you will not find in any other books. Indian food articles are mentioned. Okay. Okay. Desire are the mental rubrics. Desire for open air. Desire for exercise. So desire are the mental rubrics. Cravings are related to food and drink. Fine. Another thing you will find is about direction. There is a rubric, direction, where sites and extension of symptoms are given. Sites and extension of symptoms. Okay. Another thing. Aggravation you will get under causations. Aggravations will be placed under causations. It can be general, it can be particular. So under causations, you will have aggravation, which can be general, which can be particular. Okay.
मैम
Now you write
साइड्स एंड एक्सटेंशन ऑफ सिम्टम्स का मतलब
side बने you are having pain in hand. In which side, or which left or right, that is side. Extension when from your hand, is it going to fingers, or is it going towards shoulder? That is the extension. Extending to which part? Okay.
ओके मैम
Tell me after you are done with this one. Done. Okay. TFL. We have discussed this, I think. TFL in the name is quite common. We have discussed it. A number of types. Arrangement is alphabetical. Allen does not have a separate section or mind. 4 gradings are present. And this is an index. It was published in 1880. It is an index to his famous Encyclopedia of Metro Medicum, which was published 6 years before, 1874. So after 6 years, he published this symptom register. Number of medicines is quite huge, 825. Tell me after you're done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Wait, ma'am.
Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Acha. Again, another one, clinical repertory. Now we are discussing so many clinical repertories. Can you tell me who first gave the concept of clinical repertory? This has come somewhere. Concept of clinical repertory was given by whom? Tell me.
Burnett.
Very good. Here, this author is J.H. Clark. Year is 1904, based on Dictionary of Metro Medica by the same author, which had 3 volumes. Now, in this clinical repertory, if you find drugs which are in bracket, drugs in bracket, means it is not present, since it is based on this Dictionary of Metro Medica. Drugs in bracket means it is not present in the dictionary, but added later on. Not present in Dictionary of Metro Medica, but added later on. Added later on, okay. Achha. The rubrics are arranged in alphabetical order in all 5 parts of the repertory. What are the 5 parts? I will tell you.
मैम
It is an
ड्रग्स इन
alphabet. बोलो
मैम
बोलो.
क्या लिखा है? ड्रग्स इन
Drugs in
मैम लाइन
bracket,
क्या लिखा?
bracket.
ब्रैकेट ओके मैम.
Huh. Alphabetical order in all 5 parts of the repertory. I'll tell you what are the 5 parts. First part is the clinical repertory. This 5 part is very important. It is asked now and then. First one is clinical repertory. Second is repertory of causation. Do not confuse which is the first, which is the second. Just remember it as I am writing it. These are very important. These are asked. Third is repertory of temperament, disposition, constitution, and states. Repertory of temperament. So everything related to constitution, temperament, dispositions, constitutions, and states. Fourth is repertory of clinical relationship. Fifth, repertory of natural relationship. Clinical relationship, and fifth is repertory of natural relationship. Natural relation. Remember it as CTC. Okay. C mane after clinical repertory. C mane repertory of causation. T for temperament. And again C for clinical relationship followed by natural relationship. If you have any other technique to remember, no problem. Acha, tell me after you have written this down.
Ma'am, drug in bracket not present in dictionary or materia medica but added on.
Added later on.
Acha, added it.
Repertory of method.
Clinical repertory, repertory of causation, repertory of temperaments, disposition, constitutions, and states. Repertory of clinical relationship, repertory of natural relationship. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
1011.
Previous
No.
slide.
Okay. Right.
Done.
1011 drugs. Okay. But in Index, it shows 1063 medicines, 5 sections. Achha. These already we have discussed. The abbreviations used are largely from cipher repertory, where X is used to indicate acid. Mane, nitric acid is written as nitric X. Okay, there is no gradation of medicine in this repertory. This is important. X is used to indicate acid, and abbreviations taken from cipher repertory. The whole thing is very important. This line. Another one thing is that where you get medicines in italics. Bracket, it means that it is not present in dictionary of materia medica. But if any medicine is written in italics, it means that.
मैम आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Acha, I will write it. Same remedy found in the prescriber found in the prescriber under same heading. If any medicine is written in italics, it means that the same remedy is found in the prescriber. The prescriber is a very small book. You can buy it. The introduction part has a lot of information inside it. So you can definitely buy it and give it a reading. The prescriber under the same heading. Okay, italics means it is found in the same remedy found in the prescriber under same heading. Drugs in bracket means not included in dictionary of materia medica. We'll discuss shortly about the prescriber as well. Achha, done.
मैम इसमें सिर्फ इटैलिक से मतलब इसमें कोई ग्रेडेशन नहीं है, सिर्फ इटैलिक से लिखा गया है मेडिसिन को।
नहीं, द प्रेस्क्राइबर बोल के और एक बुक है, ठीक है। इटैलिक्स में जो जो मेडिसिन लिखा गया है उसका मतलब है सेम मेडिसिन द प्रेस्क्राइबर में भी सेम हेडिंग में तुमको मिलेगा।
ओके मैम।
माने इफ ब्राइनिया इज इंडिकेटेड under headache in italics, that means in the prescriber also you will get bryonia under headache. Got it?
मैम ये द प्रिस्क्राइबर ये बुक किसने लिखी थी, मतलब किसकी?
What am I telling for so long? The prescriber is another book written by Clark.
ओके मैम।
देखो,
ओके।
clinical repertory first one, ठीक है, based on dictionary of materia medica by him only. तो कितना बुक हुआ? Dictionary of materia medica first हुआ, based on which he had written clinical repertory. दो बुक हुआ कि नहीं?
यस मैम।
ठीक। और तीसरा ये है द प्रिस्क्राइबर, समझी?
ओके मैम। ओके।
ओके, अच्छा
मैम
दिस
प्रीवियस
स्लाइड, हाँ हाँ लिखो लिखो। हो गया?
यस मैम।
So write this, then we'll discuss. You know, and before he had made any clinical repertory for himself, Clark used to refer to Clinical Index of Vademecum by Dr. Rudock. This is important. I will suggest that you buy a copy of the prescriber and keep it with you. It is not very expensive. It is a very small book. Not only, I'm not telling you to buy it for your repertory. It is not like that. It will be useful for your clinical practice as well. Just go through it once. I have a second-hand copy of this, The Prescriber. I bought it for 50 rupees only. So if you are lucky enough, you can get it. It is an intact book. I don't know the original price, but it will be, I will suggest you that you keep it. Okay. Author Clark, number of medicines 428, year of publication 1884. Here, the most special feature of this is that the most commonly indicated medicine is mentioned along with doses and repetition schedule. This is very important. We very frequently we get confused that medicine, okay, we know what medicine to give, but which potency will be the most suitable for that patient? How many times will we repeat it? So the prescriber will guide you how to prescribe. Book is divided into two parts, as I was telling you. One is introduction to the prescriber. Here you will get a lot of information. One is introduction, another is the prescriber, the main book. If possible, get hold of this book. Sorry. Here the names of disease, they are the main rubrics. Names of disease are the main rubrics. And clinical rubrics, they begin with a little description of clinical condition. Begin with description of clinical condition. And names of medicines and its indications. First, description of clinical condition, say hypertension. It will have 2 lines on that. Then names of medicine along with indications. Okay. But please, if you can, please buy this book. This is not for 1 year, 2 year. This is a lifetime investment. After you write this slide down, please tell me.
मैम इधर क्या लिखा he used to refer to clinical
Index of Vademecum, Vademecum, by Dr. Rudock, Ruddock.
मैम इसका मतलब थोड़ा
The book, Vademecum is a book written by Dr. Rudock. Before he had his own prescriber, his own repertory and all, he used to, when he was sitting in a clinic, he used to see this book. Like you referred to Kent's Repertory, Bodix Metromedica, he used to see Clinical Index of Vademecum by Dr. Rudock. Got it?
yes मैम
Done. Done this slide.
मैम नेम्स ऑफ मेडिसिन, लास्ट वर्ड जो था, नेम ऑफ
Mm-hmm. And indications. Names of medicines and indications.
हो गया मैम।
Pocket Manual of Homeopathic Metramedica with Repertory. Author Oscar E. Boric and year of publication is 1927. Number of medicines 1409. It is appended to 9th edition of William Boric's Metramedica. This is important. Both are different author. William Boric's is Metramedica. Repertory is by Oscar Boric. 2 gradation and 25 chapters. Now here in this book, one rubric has come multiple times. Just note it that Tedium Vita. The meaning has come, huh? Tedium Vita, meaning is disgust for life. It is placed in mind. Disgust for life. Disgust of life. 25 chapters. Another book you will find 25 chapters is Sensation as If. Sensation as If by H.A. Roberts. Okay. It was originally published in 1937, 10 years after Boric's Repertory. And it has also got 25 chapters. This H.A. Roberts Sensation as If is based on, if you study thoroughly the evolution, you will find that we had discussed 3 sensations as if. H.A. Roberts Sensation as If is based on Holcomb's Sensation as If. Based on Holcomb Sensation as If. Okay. Here, rubrics are arranged alphabetically. Okay. First chapter is in this Roberts. First chapter is Mind and Sensorium. And last chapter is Generals. Okay. So tell me after you are done writing.
मैम 9th एडिशन ऑफ विलियम बोरिक, ये
Hmm.
ये कौन सा, मतलब ये क्या बोल रहे हैं? 9th एडिशन है क्या? वही बोल
विलियम
ऑस्कर।
बोरिक का जो मैथमेटिका है, that is a separate book. Repertory is a separate book by Oscar Boric. Oscar Boric's Repertory is based on 9th edition of William Boric's Mathematica, not the first edition. Okay.
तो मैम ये विलियम बोरिक जो मटेरियल मेडिका उसका ये टाइप, मतलब ये जो ऑस्कर बोरिक इन्होंने जो रिपर्टरी दी है उसके अंदर है ना, टाइप है उसकी, बोल सकते हैं ऐसा।
Type.
हाँ मतलब
Repertory
सब
is
टाइप।
compiled. Repertory अलग कोई बनाया है, material अलग कोई लिखे है.
ओके।
मैम रूब्रिक क्या है?
Rubrics arranged alphabetically.
मैम वो माइंड चैप्टर डिस्कस फॉर लाइफ रूब्रिक।
हाँ? क्या?
मैम ऊपर में रूब्रिक लिखा है ना, टैंडम
अच्छा
क्या
अच्छा.
है वो?
Tedium vita, it is a rubric. The meaning of tedium vita is asked, it is disgust of life. Meaning of tedium vita is disgust of life. It is placed in mind chapter.
ओके.
हो गया. ये लिख लो. This was in which year? You all know by now. Repertory of more characteristic symptoms by C. Lippe. It came in which year? बोलो. What happened? This has been taught.
78.
1879.
1879. He was the son of Adolf Lippe. Adolf Lippe had written a repertory of comparative mathematics. Just subtract 25 years from this, and you will get A. Lippe's year of publication of the book. Remember that Kent's repertory was based on C. Lippe's book, not A. Lippe's book. More easier way to remember, 1879, just turn the 7 and 9. It becomes the year of publication of Kent's repertory, 1897. It was based on Herring's first English repertory. What was the publication year of Herring's first English repertory of Allentown Academy? What was the year of publication?
1885।
No, 1838. Not studying at all. So tell me after you have written this.
हो गया मैम.
ठीक है. Therapeutics of fever, HCLN. Do not get confused with intermittent fever. Okay. This first edition, 1879, number of medicines, 147. Both of these, this therapeutics of fever and intermittent fever, both are very important. All the points are important. Acha. This book is divided into 3 sections. First section was on principles of homeopathy. Principles of homeopathy. Second one, Materia Medica, and third one, Repertory. Okay, let's write it. So what is the full name of HCLN? Henry Clay Allen. Is there any I in the name? There is no I in the name. Just remember this. Why? I will tell you. Acha, done writing the slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Repertory of symptoms of intermittent fever. Note the name of the author, William. The next letter is only I. I for intermittent fever. So you will not forget it. William, I stands for intermittent fever. Okay. 1883, year of publication, number of medicines 133. Forward by T.F. Allen. Do not get confused with other Allens. All the forwards, all the editings, everything, you will find it is by T.F. Allen only. BTPB, which Allen was there? Who added sides of body, relationships? Who added all those? Which Allen? HC Allen, W. Allen, TF Allen, who added?
TFL.
TF Allen. Wherever you will find, wherever you will find all these things, it is generally TF Allen. Okay. TF Allen had written which book? We studied just now. In the year 1880?
General of symptom register.
Symptom register. Here, 4 main sections are there. Chill, heat, sweat, and apyrexia. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thematic repertory, only the author name and the year of publication is important. Just remember it is adapted from Burnell's thematic work. Nothing more is needed. Adapted from Burnell's thematic work. Burnell's thematic work. Okay. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very important. Analytical repertory of mind. Author is C. Herring. The first edition was published in 1875, known as Analytical Therapeutics. When you are asked when was Analytical Analytical Repertory of Mind published, you will tell the year as 1881. If you are asked analytical therapeutics, then only opt for 1875 if both are given in option. If only one is given, if 1875 is given, opt for that. So choose your answer wisely.
मैम एक बार फिर
4
से
gradations.
बताइएगा।
If you are asked publication year of analytical repertory of mind, choose it as 1881 when both are there, 1875, 1881. Analytical therapeutics पूछा गया तो 1875. And if analytical repertory of mind, the year is asked, but 1881 is not in option, then opt for 1875. ठीक है? Chapter is same as that of nurse repertory. It was based on hearings only. So 48 chapters, 749 drugs. Acha, how many drugs did Herring prove himself?
22.
Huh? How many?
72.
72. Acha. Kent? Kent? Kent proved 27 drugs. Just revert it, you will get Kent. Okay. In analytical repertory, here, drugs are differentiated on the basis of mental or physical concomitants. Neither are you studying, nor are you going through any sort of question papers. That is clear from today's class. No one. Not a single one. How was your exam? Organon exam? Yes, tell me. How was your exam? What? Average, good, very good, outstanding, excellent, bad? What happened? Tell something you say. Okay. Heading was against alphabetical arrangement. Okay. Here, the if a star sign is there, it indicates that symptoms go from one side of the body to another. Okay. Write it, then we'll go to the next one.
डन मैम।
अच्छा देवप्रसाद, how was your exam?
मैम उतना अच्छा नहीं गया।
अच्छा. See, all of you, I'm telling this to all of you. You should make a goal of at least getting 17 all your model papers, whatever mock test you are sitting. That will reduce in exam, that will reduce to 65, 60. I don't know about others, what you people are doing. Okay. Berkeley Square.
280 था कुछ।
बोलो बोलो.
मेरा 280 जैसा कुछ था ऐसे।
No, no, tell me the percentage. I'm not very good in calculating all the numbers. Percentage बताओ.
68
stop.
क्वेश्चन ऐसा कुछ था, 65 से 68 ऐसा कुछ था।
Acha. So try to maintain that, because in exam automatically it will decrease. In exam there will be some uncommon questions which no one will be able to answer. As I told you, follow that rule. The 90 questions should be answered correctly. Then only there's a chance. Okay. Now come back. Repertory of Homeopathic Nosodes and Sarcodes. Author is Dr. Berkeley Square. First edition, 1997. There is no gradation. Number of remedies, chapters, sources. Everything is important, and plan is as in Boger's Repertory.
मैम ये इतने सारे नंबर्स कैसे याद, मतलब याद ही नहीं हो।
बार बार रिवाइज करना पड़ेगा.
अच्छा,
Here number of chapters, sources छोड़ दो, ठीक है. इसमें your remedies, ये सब chapters ये important है. Okay, done.
मैम सीक्वेंस भी पूछता है, मतलब जैसे क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में कौन, मतलब
जैसे
मैम जैसे इस बार 25 में ऐसे पूछा था कि मतलब अरेंज करो इवोल्यूशन ऑफ रिपर्टरी को सबसे पहले कौन कौन आए, तो उसको क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में ऐसे करके उसको
So
अरेंज
it is
करना था।
never possible if you don't know the years.
हाँ वही तो मैम, ईयर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है।
हाँ, जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना ही याद रहेगा. Main in this MCQ things now, main is important thing is you did less, but you have to revise more. हम सब सब्जेक्ट पढ़ लिए, ऑप्थल आई एकदम सब कुछ पढ़ लिए. पढ़ना इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, रिवाइजिंग इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. You study everything, you don't revise, you will forget everything. एग्जाम पे टाइम पे सब लोग मैम भूल जा रही है. व्हाट विल हैपन, हाउ टू रिमेम्बर एवरीथिंग. मैम एक सब्जेक्ट पढ़ रही हूँ, दूसरा सब दिमाग से जा रहा है. So the more and more you revise, and consistency is very important. आज 100 पेजेस पढ़ लिया, कल 100 लिया, दैट इज नॉट द वे. एवरी डे यू हैव टू मेंटेन, लाइक इतना इतना सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ना है, इतना क्वेश्चंस करना है. प्रॉपर रूटीन यू हैव टू मेंटेन, otherwise it is never possible. You have to balance your allied medicine, other allied subjects, as well as other homeopathic subjects, materia, everything. And target should be based on MCQs, not only theory, because theory, how much you, this is not a theory paper. एक दो पॉइंट भूल गया तो कुछ दिक्कत नहीं होगी. It is not like that. What happened during our theory exams was that theory we read at a stretch and we vomited on the paper. 4-5 पॉइंट मिस हो गया तो it's okay, you will get part marking and all. But in MCQ point, problem is that you will have to remember everything and accurately. So if one point is missed, 97 की जगह अगर 96 याद आ गया तो it not only you will get the answer wrong, but you'll have to give penalty. Okay, so accuracy is more important. The more you practice, the more you revise, it will be easier. Shall we move to
कंफ्यूजन में उधर ही होता है, नंबर तो काट रहा है, नंबर मिल नहीं रहा से ज्यादा कट कट जाता है ज्यादा, वही तो
सबका
होता
होता
है
है,
पूरा.
सबका होता है. 50 सही किया, 30 नेगेटिव किया, चला गया सब कुछ, माइनस में मार्क्स आ गए. That is what you have to rectify. You have to calculate that कितना नेगेटिव होने से चलेगा. Maximum you can guess work, how much you can guess maximum in a paper. Out of 120 question you can guess 10, not more than that. Because for 4 questions you have to give penalty. 1/4 is cut, na? You have to give penalty for 4 equals to 1 mark. 0.25 0.25 cut. So maximum of 2 marks is permissible. 2 to 2.5 is permissible, not more than that. Guesswork is 25 questions you are putting guess, not feasible. That is how you can be able to rectify your negatives. You have to focus how much guesswork you are making. How much do you know? How much you are guessing? Guessing should not be under any circumstances, should not be more than 10 in a paper. Okay, shall we move to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Phoenix Repertory edition is important. Chapters are asked. Here, dream is placed as a separate chapter and after mind. This follows plan construction of Kent's Repertory. Those who are facing problem with these negatives, just follow this rule and then you tell me after 15 days, after 20 days, you tell me that, ma'am, this is the progress or this is the decline. You just tell me. You focus that how many guesses you are doing. Okay. Two volumes in this book. First one is having mind to abdomen, and second one rectum to genitals. Based on Kent's repertory, so it is not following alphabetical arrangement. Mind to abdomen, rectum to genitals. Okay. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Be fast, be fast. Homeopathic therapeutics of diarrhea, very, very important. What is the publication year?
69.
1869. It is
लिख लो लिख लो जल्दी करो Done. Done. Four, चार लाइन
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, card repertories. Card repertories, there are 9 or 10 card repertories, I think. All of them are important. Do not skip any of them. First one is William Jefferson Guns's 1888. He prepared. Note the question. Both can be asked as a question. Generally asked is it was made available to the profession in which year? The answer to which will be 1892. So many a times what happens is you know the answer, but you did not understand the question. Then you get it wrong. So please focus on that what is asked. When did he prepare first, or when it was made available to profession? If it is asked made available to profession, it will be 1892. It was based on BTPB. That is why it was known as Guernsey Bonny-Hossen slips and contained 2,500 cards. Okay, done. Okay. Now here HCLN. Here it is not TFLN. HCLN improved Guernsey's card repertory by adding more repertories. And then it was known as Allen Bonny-Hossen slip. Number of remedies over here is 126. Generally, except one, in every instance, number of remedies are less than the number of cards. In card repertory, the number of cards are more, except in one. I will tell you where. Here, nosodes are represented well, and evaluation is done as per Bonny-Hossen's first 4 grades. Fifth one is left out. Okay. Erastus E case. This you will find as question. Erastus E case. He used Kent Repertory for acute and chronic cases. Kent Repertory for acute and chronic cases, and Boni Hossen's slips for harder cases.
Erastus
Boni
and
Hossen's
cases.
E case, CAAC case. Erastus E case, Boni Hossen slips for harder cases. Okay. Achha, auto-visual cards. Auto-visual cards were given by R.P. Patel. Auto-visual cards by R.P. Patel. Done. Done. Yes or no?
No, ma'am, एक second.
लिखो लिखो जल्दी लिखो.
Ma'am, last line. Evolution of the drugs as per Morningson's first 4 grade.
हाँ.
मैम ये एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन है कि जैसे इवेल्युएशन ऑफ ड्रग फर्स्ट टाइम मतलब किसने वो किया था, तो एक में हियरिंग ऑप्शन आ रहा है, मतलब बोनिंग हसन होंगे कि हियरिंग होंगे इवेल्युएशन.
किसमें किसमें? Read the full question.
मैम अभी क्वेश्चन तो नहीं आया, मतलब ऐसा क्वेश्चन था कि मतलब फर्स्ट टाइम किसने इवेल्युएशन ऑफ द ड्रग वो किया था.
बोनी
हाँ,
क्वेश्चन ही तो होगा.
Morningson.
मैम एक जगह हियरिंग का भी आ रहा था, अब याद
गलत होगा.
मतलब मुझे हियरिंग.
पर देखो एमसीक्यूज बुक अगर देख रहे हो, बहुत जगह बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस का आंसर गलत दिया हुआ है. यू हैव टू क्रॉस चेक इट. डू नॉट ब्लाइंडली फॉलो इट. बहुत सारे.
फर्स्ट ई केस वो क्या लिखा हुआ है मेरे को?
Erastus E case, he used Kent repertory for acute and chronic cases, and Bonnie-Hussein slips for harder cases.
हो गया मैम.
ठीक है. Next one, second one is Emil Tyler's punched card repertory. Emil Tyler was a student of Kent. It was based on Kent's repertory, but Kent did not encourage it. Kent was against card repertory. Okay. Do not copy line by line, just write it in short. Later on, you can elaborate it, because today we need to finish the syllabus at any cost. If it takes 10 o'clock, you will sit till 10 o'clock. But be fast, please.
मैम मिल गया.
Yes,
ये
ma'am.
क्वेश्चन था
बोलो.
कि who first laid down the specific condition for the grading of remedies for the particular rubric. Boning Hussain, hearing, Hanneman or Jha? Dr. Jha.
हाँ, it will be Boni Hussain.
Mornings.
No मैम ये hearing है. ऐसी hearing मतलब who first laid down the specific condition for the grading of remedies. वही मैम
हाँ,
ग्रेड, इससे कंफ्यूजन है. ग्रेडिंग ऑफ रेमेडी ऑफ पर्टिकुलर रुब्रिक, तो इवेल्युएशन ऑफ द रेमेडी
अच्छा.
में. हाँ तो मैम ये दोनों में ये एक बार
हाँ,
दोनों में.
grading of remedies that was told by Harry.
हाँ मैम पर्टिकुलर
ठीक है.
ग्रेड.
Harry had graded symptom. Symptom grading was done by Harry.
Grading तो मैं Morningson ने दी थी मैम पहले ही.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. ना, do not get confused with. See, grading, it is a broad term. Grading in repertory or grading in materia. Grading of remedies is different. Grading of remedies in repertory is different. you getting my point? Bonning-Hussein's grading was limited to repertory. Herring's grading of it was of remedies, symptom grading. That is different. That is why the answer is Herring.
मैम अगर इवेल्युएशन पूछता है तो बोनिंग
इवेल्युएशन ग्रेडिंग आर सेम थिंग मीनिंग एक ही है. देखना है कि रेपर्टरी का ग्रेडिंग है, रेपर्टरी का इवेल्युएशन है ना सिम्टम का इवेल्युएशन है. सिम्टम का इवेल्युएशन है, सिम्टम का है, रेमेडीज का है तो इट विल बी हेरिंग. रेपर्टरी का है तो इट विल बी बोनिंग-हुसैन. गॉट इट?
मैम
Yes,
दोनों
ma'am.
कंफ्यूज लग रहा है, एक बार थोड़ा सा.
Grading of remedies in repertory, that is by बोनिंग-हुसैन. लेकिन ग्रेडिंग ऑफ ओनली रेमेडीज और ग्रेडिंग ऑफ सिम्टम्स, that is by हेरिंग. You write it down. Those who are getting confused, write it. Achha, I'm going to the next slide. Be fast. Welch and Houston's loose punched card repertory. I was telling you the number of cards are generally more. Here, this is the only exception where number of cards are less, number of medicines are more. Now, whenever you are getting questions from card repertory, a quite confusing common question is that number of cards and number of medicines. They will ask, suppose number of medicines. The answer is 348. Now option, under the option you will get 134, 348 and two random numbers. Now you will think that under Welch and Houston I had studied 134 and 348, which was of the cards, which was of the medicine. So when you are reading, be very specific. Which is the number of cards and which is the number of medicines. Do not get confused when you get options. Number of medicines or number of cards in this particular repertory, you will get both the options. And you will make a mistake over there.
डन मैम.
Okay. Please.
Previous slide.
Huh?
Previous slide, ma'am.
The Field's card repertory, number of cards 6800, number of medicines 360. It was based on Kent's, Boger's, and Skinner's works. And he was the first to code the names of remedies into numbers. This is asked. Done.
No.
Okay.
मैम एक सेकंड,
Boger's,
रेमेडीज इनटू नंबर.
Boger's card repertory, very, very important. Year of publication 1924. Number of cards 305, number of medicines 250. Remember, Boger's card repertory was not based on BBCR, but it was based on synoptic key. Okay. And LD Dhawale's card repertory was in turn based on Boger's card repertory. So synoptic key, from synoptic key, Boger's card repertory, from Boger's card repertory, LD Dhawale's card repertory. LD Dhawale's card repertory was not based on synoptic key. LD Dhawale's card repertory was based on Boger's card repertory. Understood? Here, the generally the chapters taken to construct this card repertory is generalities and condition of aggravation and amelioration. Based on these two chapters. Condition of aggravation and amelioration and generalities. Done.
मैम एलडी धौलेस का रेपर्टरी बेस्ड ऑन बोगस का रेपर्टरी.
हाँ. We will discuss it. Don't worry. Done. Yes or no?
मैम क्या मैम ये द रुब्रिक ऑफ rubric taken from the condition of aggravation emulation मतलब इससे लिया गया है
हाँ
generalities
हाँ हाँ हाँ
और generalities को synoptic की से ऐसा
नहीं,
मतलब general
साइनॉप्टिक की से ये दोनों चैप्टर मिला के बोगर्स कार्ड रिपर्टरी बना है,
अच्छा
बेस्ड ऑन दिस टू चैप्टर्स ऑफ सिनॉप्टिक की।
okay, ma'am.
कार्ड में 305 कार्ड में पूरा सिनॉप्टिक की तो भरना मुश्किल है ना।
डन मैम।
ठीक है, first rubric in this card repertory is Eki, last rubric is yellow. It was later published by Roy and Company with a forward from late L.D. Dhawale. This is asked. Who gave the forward to Bogart's card repertory? Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the sixth one. Very, very important. Enriquez
मैम
Amines.
पहले वाला
बोलो।
एक सेकंड के लिए फॉरवर्डेड फ्रॉम
Forwarded from नहीं, forward from.
हो गया मैम।
Enriquez Amines. He made the first recorded attempt to make card repertory by perforated card system. This is very important. This particular term. It was based on BTPB and it contained 2,600 cards. He was unable to publish it. Later, Marco Zerines brought out the card repertories in 1948. This is very important. Contained 600 large size cards. Colored cards were used. Most important part of this Jamines card is that this Marco Jamines, he was the first to evaluate cards. Grading of remedies in card repertory, it was first done by Marco Zamines by using colored cards. By using colored cards. This is very, very frequently asked. Okay. Done.
मैम ये फर्स्ट लाइन थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करिए ना।
Perforated card system. Perforated means you know what is perforation. Punch karke. So Enrique Zamines, he made card repertory by that perforated card system. It was based on BTPB. Before that, no like punched cards were not there.
ओके
Okay.
मैम।
ठीक है. Done.
Yes.
Okay. Seventh is same year, 1948, Brocelian's card based on Kent's repertory. Number of cards, 1861. Now, 1850 is a remarkable year in the field of card repertory because 5 card repertories were prepared in 1950, not 1850, sorry. 1950, there are 5 cards. You need to remember names. Okay. One is JGB's card repertory. JGV's. Ninth is Farley's. RH Farley's spindle repertory. Spindle repertory. 10th. W. Young and A. Pulford. This was an unpublished card repertory. Young and Pulford. Unpublished, okay. Then L.D. Dhawale's card repertory. In the year 1950, based on, we just now discussed, based on Booker's card repertory. And lastly, very important, P. Sankaran's card repertory. P. Sankaran's card repertory. P. Sankaran, we will read in details. Achha, done, written.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. P. Sankaran's card repertory, publication year 1950, mainly based on Bogar's work, but also contains additions from Kent and Clark. Number of cards 420, number of medicines 292. It represents no swords and bowel no swords well. Now this P. Sankaran's card repertory has 2 parts. First part is the pocket repertory. Second part is Sankaran's cards. Now pocket repertory, this again has got 2 parts. One is the introduction, one is the repertory. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Jugal Kishore's card repertory, published in the year 1959, containing 3,500 cards. Later on, second edition contained 10,000 cards. This is the biggest card repertory. Introduction to first edition is written by J.N. Mazumdar. Now, if you remember that I had initially, during first class, I think, I had told that J.N. Majumdar had told that repertory is an armamentarium where there are, it is like medicines are like weapons. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That particular, it was in the introduction to this Jugal Kishore's card repertory. In this introduction only, it was quoted. And this is based mainly on Kent's work.
Done.
Achha. Shashi Mohan Sharma's cards, 1984. It was based on Kent's final general repertory by P. Smith and Diwan Harishchand. Number of remedies 400, number of rubrics 3000, arranged alphabetically. Okay. This is the last one of card repertories. More or less, your repertory is done. Just few more things left and we'll be over. Done, written.
Yes, ma'am.
Computer repertories, all of the names are important because all except questions come from here. Fine. Otherwise, you will not be able to identify which is not a computer repertory. I have seen multiple questions. Organon 96, Cara, then Polycresta, Homepath. You should be conversant with this. Mac, you may think that Mac is not a repertory. Okay. This is the last slide. Now I'll ask you one thing and you are free. Okay. Done.
Okay, ma'am. Oh,
Achha. Now tell me one thing. Tomorrow we have organon class. What was the last slide?
Affirmation 77, yeah, inappropriate name disease, chronic disease.
Aphorism 77. Very good. Next thing is that gradations you are asked. Now we have discussed all the repertories along with their specific gradations. Do you want me to make a table and discuss the gradations like this? These things are having 0 gradations, these things are having 2 gradations, or you are thorough with this, like how we have studied? What do you want?
Ma'am, table.
Table. Copy pen निकालो, लिखो. Any more queries you have? Yes or no? At least answering yes or no. If yes, tell the questions. If no, then tell no. Bolo. Okay. You don't have any queries, then I have queries. You are now. You tell me which are the repertories which have got no gradations.
मैम जो ग्रेडेशन ऑफ सिम्टम्स बोले मैम हेरिंग ने दिए वो
हाँ।
हेरिंग्स वो लॉ जो वाला है उसी से निकल सकते हैं ना हेरिंग्स लॉ वही ग्रेडेशन है मैम
मैं
इनवर्ड
समझी
टू
नहीं।
आउटवर्ड
नहीं, it is different. Hearings law or hearings this thing evaluation is different. लॉ
वॉइस
अलग
की आ
है,
रही है
लॉ अलग है, लॉ अलग है।
ओके मैम
ठीक है।
मैम एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए दोनों लाइन को मैम
कौन
बोर्डिंगसन
सा?
और हेरिंग वाले को ग्रेडेशन ऑफ बोर्डिंग
Bonington had evaluated in the repertory, but Herring's evaluation is based on the symptoms. He had evaluated the symptoms of the remedies. Okay. अच्छा, tomorrow after organ class we will discuss this in details. ठीक है?
ओके मैम
अच्छा, लिख लो जल्दी जल्दी लिख लो। Gentry's concordance, Clark's clinical repertory, Berridge's repertory of eyes, and Vandenberg's therapeutics of respiratory system. Okay. Now this is no gradation or one gradation. Now things we have where we have two gradation. Two gradation, three are there. Remember as two mint lozenge and ball. Lozenge for C. lippe. C. lippe's repertory. Mint for Minton's uterine therapeutics. Minton's uterine therapeutics. 178 medicines. And Boric's repertory. So, two mint, lozenge, and ball. Remember like that. I have remembered till now like that. Yeah.
Done, ma'am.
Done. Okay. So next we'll go to where we have three gradations. Kent's repertory and everything that is related to Kent. Kent repertory, then Kent's repertorium generale. Kent's repertorium generale, then Fatak's repertory. Just remember, first you remember Kent. Then you remember the name of a person, PKM. PKM. PKM has fever. Under 3, remember PKM has fever. K for Kent. Both Kent repertory as well as Kent's repertorium generally. Okay. M for Murphy. P for Fatak. Fine. PKM, remember PKM has fever. fever মানে both the fevers. HCLN's therapeutics of fever as well as WALN's intermittent fever. HCLN and WALN. Both of these. Okay. Synoptic key also comes under 3 gradations. Synoptic key, there is a confusion. If you get hold of the original book, you can look it up over there. But as far as I know, it is 3 gradations. Acha. Then 5. BTPP, BBCI, repertory of antisolics.
मैम 4
बोलेंगे 4 में बहुत सारे हैं. Apart from this, whatever you find, everything is in 4. क्या क्या है 4 में फिर? 4 में बहुत कुछ है. 4 में याद रखना जरूरी नहीं है. Because what you do not find in these are easier to remember. इसमें बहुत छोटा छोटा कुछ है. जिसमें ये सब नहीं है, that will come under 4. Like synthesis.
मैम 5 ग्रेड में BTPV, BVCR,
Repertory of
Repertory of
antisolics.
antisoric.
Synthesis. Complete repertory. Phoenix repertory. Nurse repertory. Bell's diarrhea. ठीक है. Robert's rheumatic remedies and Boger's card repertory. Robert's rheumatic remedies and Boger's card repertory. Okay. Do you have any queries?
मैम
मैम
मर्फी में 4
को
ग्रेडेशन है मैम. मर्फी
बोलो
में
बोलो.
मैम मर्फी रिपर्टरी में
हाँ क्या?
4 ग्रेडेशन. मैम मर्फी 4 ग्रेडेशन.
Are you sure?
यस मैम.
Did you see the
मैम दो
original
जगह
book?
में 2 दिया हुआ है, एक जगह में 4 लिखा हुआ है, एक
मैम
जगह में 3 लिखा हुआ है, इसीलिए मैं भी तभी पूछ रहा था.
Check from the original book. If I can get hold of the original book, because as far as I know, it is 3. Okay, give me some time. I'll check from the original book and tell you.
ओके मैम.
ठीक है. और कुछ है बोलो.
मैम बीटीपीवी को रिवाइज किसने किया था? मतलब
Divide.
डिवाइड नहीं, रिवाइज्ड.
Revise.
यस मैम.
I gave you the list ना, बहुत सारे हैं.
नहीं मैम, ऑप्शन जैसे अगर आ रहा है एच ए रॉबर्ट और एनी सी विल्सन तो थे ही, उन्होंने आगे फॉरवर्ड किया, लेकिन इसमें एन के बनर्जी दे रहा है.
इनकी मैंने लास्ट में किया था तो.
तो वही पूछ रही थी कि मतलब ऑप्शन, मतलब आंसर तो एन के बनर्जी बोल रहा है, लेकिन
सब
एच ए
कुछ
रॉबर्ट और एनी.
सब कुछ हो. वो रिवाइज लास्ट ऐसा पूछा है.
नहीं मैम, ऐसे पूछा था हु फाइनली रिवाइज द
हाँ,
बीटीपीवी.
फाइनली रिवाइज तो वेट के बनर्जी होगा. फाइनली मतलब क्या, लास्ट में
अच्छा
ना.
ठीक है
और
मैम.
कोई क्वेरीज कुछ है? Okay. So repertory is complete. Hopefully tomorrow will be my last class with you people. Completing organa. Then you can revise. ठीक है. Thank you. Good night.